Hello everybody and welcome to the Gearhead 426 channel. I know it has been a while since I've actually uploaded and there have been some changes since I last uploaded. In fact, I actually want to go ahead and consider this as the channel reboot and actually get into a weekly schedule, which I have a bunch of stuff planned to do exactly that. As you can see behind me, this is all of my current running vehicles that I have here at this location. Let's go ahead and start off with the vehicles that I have right here, what's done to them, just in case nobody knows or hasn't seen any of my previous videos, because like I just said, this is what I'm considering a channel reboot. So let's go ahead and start off with the Diesel Beetle. This is my 2002 Volkswagen Beetle TDI GLS. It is a diesel, if you didn't get that from TDI. And it is also a 5-speed. Not too much has been done to this car. It has a stage 2 endurance clutch. It is currently on its second motor because the last one completely locked up out of nowhere, zero warning signs at all. I will be doing a video of the teardown of that because I still haven't actually torn down that motor yet. It also has power stop brakes, the Z26 package, which is the Street Warrior package. That is the drilled and slotted rotors with the carbon ceramic brake pads. It has also been straight piped by yours truly, and here is a clip of what that sounds like. Also, the interior is falling completely apart in this thing, as anybody with a Mark IV Volkswagen would know. It also has ECS coilovers and polyurethane bushings throughout the entire car, front, rear, everything. As you probably also noticed, the wheels are actually stock wheels. They are normally silver, but I painted them satin black recently. Yes, I could have went out and bought new wheels with tires, but $10 with a rattle can, can't really beat it. It completely changed the look of the car. I absolutely love it. Now, moving on to this beautiful thing. This is my 2018 Yamaha R3. The only things that have actually been done to this bike are the flush mount turn signals, a rear fender delete, and it has a K&N air filter, which actually did show some improvement. I was honestly kind of surprised. It even changed the way that the exhaust sounded. You'll actually be seeing more of this bike on the next video that I have coming out, which will come out on the same day next week around the same time as this video does. Moving on to the 2006 350Z, it is made out of two 350Zs, and both of them are 2006 manual rev-ups, which was actually kind of lucky that I found them, because one car was one that I purchased with everything in it, and then I wrapped it around a tree, and the other car I found for $1,100 over in Palm Bay as just a rolling chassis, nothing in it at all. And they were actually almost the exact same spec, except that the one that I found over in Palm Bay was a Brembo car. Unfortunately, the Brembo brakes were not there, which that really sucks, but it is what it is. Everything that has been done to this, which is a lot, not necessarily modification wise, definitely just a lot of work in general. But what has been done is it has a polyurethane transmission bushing, it has the Z1 Motorsports polyurethane diff bushings, the front and rear bushings. It's currently sitting on stock suspension. Don't worry, it will be getting air ride at some point. Not anytime soon, I can't afford it. It does have Z1 Motorsports headers, Burke's test pipes, and a NVIDIA Gemini exhaust, which in my opinion, that exhaust combination sounds absolutely amazing, especially on a 350Z, where everybody knows these VQ motors are realistically just about any V6 that Nissan ever came out with, unless there was turbos on it, sounds like garbage. It's raspy as hell, sounds awful. And here's a clip of that too. 2001 Dodge Dakota. This was my very first truck, or actually just my very first vehicle in general. I got this thing when I was only 15. This truck basically has everything that you can do to it without putting nitrous, a supercharger, or turbos on it. Frankly, I don't feel like doing that anyways because it is just a V6, and I have much bigger plans that has to deal with a Hemi that's going to go into this thing. What this truck has is a Hughes cam, JBA headers, a MagnaFlow Cat exhaust, which is just a factory replacement exhaust. But after the Cats is actually completely custom work that I did. As you can see, I have a through body exhaust. Before, the exhaust dumped out underneath the bed, and it actually caused a crap load of drone in the cab. It was very annoying and made it to where I didn't even want to drive the truck. And when I rerouted it that way, it is very quiet in the cab now, but I still have that tone, which is quite nice. The muffler I'm using is a Laminar Flow Flowmaster Pro Series. I absolutely love that muffler. I love the way it sounds. It is amazing. This truck also has a 42RE automatic transmission built by Monsters Transmissions with the firm shiftness and a medium to low stall torque converter, which I frankly do not like for what I use this truck for. You probably do notice too that it is completely beat the hell up, especially in the front end where you could see that it got smashed pretty bad. That was actually due to a driver pulling out in front of me, claiming that they didn't see me on a 2-lane highway. That was something very unfortunate that happened, but that is okay because I actually have 2 new-ish fenders that I am currently going through right now that I am fixing up, and they will be going into paint soon. We will be replacing the full front clip of the truck. Like I said, it is beat up, but we are getting there. Pretty much every part of this truck is very easy to replace, except for the cab corners. They are not very easy to replace, but we are going to try and attempt it. And then moving on to probably the one vehicle that nobody cares about, I don't even care about it, it's fun, is the 2001 Tomos A35. It's just a cool little moped. That's about it. It's a 2-stroke, 49cc. I get it, it's a moped, nobody cares about a moped, whatever, but I am going to be making this thing a lot of fun. We are going to be making it fast for moped, and it might be doing wheelies and whatnot along with other stuff. Don't worry about the vehicles that are behind the truck and the 350Z. That is a F-150 that I am currently working on, and behind the Dakota we have a Pontiac Sunfire. Neither one of those are my vehicles. They are actually belong to 2 of my roommates. They both need a little bit of work. Not really something worth showing. I might, who knows. It's just tiny little stuff here and there. Except for the F-150, it needs a lot. Besides all that though, I welcome everybody back to the channel. Definitely am going to try to stick to it this time. Please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all the works and whatnot. And please check in next week around the same time, I'll put a date, to check out this guy. I will be taking this thing on a first-person ride and showing you guys all about it and whatnot, having fun with it, telling you what I think, and trying not to get pulled over by the cops. So yeah, I'll see everybody later.